Let me cut across to Gaurav Sawant joining us live from Tianjin as he continues to track every single detail. Gaurav, 2 days to begin tomorrow when the summit will kick off, and of course a lot of work in play. However, with regards to this evening, Prime Minister Modi's welcome and the rousing reception for him, all that you've been tracking.
From the SCO media convention. This is China's National Convention Center in Tianjin, and this is the march of technology that China wants to show here. So right behind me, the lady that you see, or the robo that you see at the National Media Center of the SCO summit is the robo that will be welcoming all the journalists and delegates who come in at the Shanghai Cooperation Organization summit for the coverage. And this is what China wants to showcase. They want to showcase their achievements in the field of robotics, in artificial intelligence. And when India and China have their bilateral, that's on the sidelines of a very important multilateral meeting. So do we expect something really major from the bilaterals? From what sources in the government are telling India today, expectations from the bilaterals are, yes, the two heads of state and government remain engaged. We saw on the sidelines of BRICS Kazan summit, there was a dialing down of tensions between the two countries, and there was a strategic message that went out from both Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Chinese President Xi Jinping that led to disengagement at the remaining friction points. So that was the strategic message that was sent out. Once that message was sent out, Wang Yi, Chinese member Politburo, state councillor and foreign minister, when he was in India recently, he said it's not in the interests of India and China to continue with this friction of the past several years, and this has not in the interest of the people of both the countries. So that is why both the countries now want to move forward. But to move forward, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has made one thing very clear. There has to be stability, peace on the borders. So peace and tranquility at the borders, the prerequisite for the relationship to move forward. China wants to take this relationship forward in various other ways. They're seeking greater access to Indian markets. India is seeking greater access to the Chinese markets. The supply of fertilizers or rare earth minerals or tunnel boring machines that had stopped, that has resumed. We're perhaps thinking that there'll be a higher direction that will come to the two foreign ministers of both the countries, or the NSAs of both the countries, to take the relationship forward. So very slow, small, incremental steps to improve ties. Will they be speeded up given the way Donald Trump is behaving? That remains the big question, Soyesha.